Good morning, Busy Fit fam. This is Stephen Anderson, and I am your Busy Fit coach. Welcome to week 4, day 3 of your Busy Fit 90-day healthy habits coaching, and I'm so glad that you're here. Being busy fit really is a mindset. Every day is a perfect opportunity to make fresh choices, and we choose to operate in clear and simple principles because we know that is our power. It's our attitude of gratitude that allows us to really embrace our uniqueness and start taking those small steps that get us closer and closer to our goals. And it is these steps that helps us eliminate and replace our destructive habits so that we can become servants of our new, better habits that help us live longer and healthier lives. We also gravitate towards repetition because we understand that the more a thing is done, the easier it becomes. The easier it becomes, the more you enjoy it. The more you enjoy it, the stronger the habit. And it's with this mindset that we know that impossible is nothing. We know that as long as we persist, that success is inevitable. Okay, so today we're going to learn a little bit more about protein. Now, yesterday we learned about the 20 plus amino acids and the 9 essential amino acids that we have in our body. But we need to understand that those building blocks combine in over 10,000 different ways for uses throughout the body. So the first thing you need to know about the protein is that protein is in every single tissue in your body, from the crown of your head down to the soles of your feet. So it is impossible for us to be optimally healthy without having enough protein in our system. Number 2, protein cannot be stored in the body, meaning that the protein that comes in our body has to be used. And if we don't have enough protein, obviously that's a problem because we don't have anywhere else to pull it from. Now, we have to remember that if we have too much protein, that protein will then be broken down and stored as fat. Remember, it cannot be stored as protein. Therefore, it's still extra calories and it will still get stored as fat. So the big question is, how do I know how much protein to have? Now, before we get into that, I want to make sure you understand that you should consult your physician before making any dietary changes. Remember, these are basic and general guidelines. This plan is designed for you to learn what works best for you. So what I'm going to give you is these basic guidelines, and you should operate at your comfort level. Number 1, we're talking about animal-based proteins. When it comes to animal-based proteins, we're talking about especially our meats, we're going to use our palm as a reference. So for our ladies, a palm size of meat and about thickness is considered 1 serving. And for a man, 2 palm sizes is considered 1 serving. Now, that is for 3 meals a day. I know we have all of this information out there saying we should be eating 5 and 6 and 7 meals a day. There is some level of truth to it, but you should only be eating more than 3 meals a day if you have intense workouts that require you to have pre and post workout meals as well. That's your extra 2, so you can get up to 5 meals in a day. But if you're not having that, you should be having 3 meals a day, and each one of those should have a serving of protein. Now, for all of my vegan family members, that subject is way more than we can cover here, but I will refer you to the engine2diet.com website and community that we talked about yesterday that will allow you to get involved with some group of people who can really help you to get a good, plant-strong, healthy eating plan that will serve your protein needs. All right, now our calls to action. Number 1, we want to make sure that we're what? That's right, reading our written down goals. Make sure you're doing. Number 2, we're drinking our water. Good. And number 3, we're honoring our commitment for activity and rest. That's right, activity and rest. And number 4, we're going to eat slowly until 80% full. That one takes some practice, so stick with it. And then, of course, we have our brand new habit for this week is to make sure we have a source of protein in each of our 3, no more than 5 meals. All right, tomorrow we're going to teach you some of the things you need to look for good, better, and best animal protein sources. So until then, I will see you later because we know that you will persist until you succeed. I will persist until I succeed because I will never give up. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.